It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, July 23rd, 2018. It is 7 a.m. and welcome to Down on the Corner program.
Whoop, whoop.
Dale Hoffman, there's that whoop whoop. There you go. Yeah, Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and Bob Recktenwald this morning. And it's a little bit cooler outside.
I'm loving the temperature right now.
My goodness, I went out, I took little Pepper, my dog, out to the dog park the last couple of nights, Saturday night. Nice breeze, low humidity, dew point had dropped, beautiful blue sky to the north. Man, just very nice. Just sit out and enjoyed the nice breeze without just sitting there and sweating, you know. But
I'm loving this, and today I think it's going to be a beautiful day.
Well, did you see Heather Tesh from the Weather Channel has shown, she says this is kind of rare, but they're saying that jet stream that normally stays up north of the U.S.-Canadian border, stays up in that area, it's actually going to drop down and keep us either at normal temperatures or below normal for the month of August.
I'll show them today. I was coming in at like a high today of like 85, and I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, welcome Down on the Corner program, and we hope your Monday morning's off to a great start. If you're visiting the Twin Lakes area, whether you're in Bull Shoals or Flippin or Mountain Home or Gamelia, wherever you may be, maybe in Missouri, you hope you have a great time. Be safe, play hard, spend lots of money. We love your money.
Boy, that's awful ugly.
Scooter's got a restaurant. Go
by the old time restaurant right on the square. You don't want to miss it.
How's that for being subtle?
There you go. Spend a lot of money.
We appreciate our visitors to the Twin Lakes area, and just hope you have a good time. The temperatures hopefully will cool off to where, you know, sometimes the heat can just be so unbearable. It's just almost hard to.
With the humidity is what gets you. It's just
you know,
hard to breathe.
I mean, 93, 94, 95 is normal in July and August. But when you add that humidity and that dew point where it's just staggering, that's when it gets a little bit aggravating. You know? Anyway, hey, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. You can do the same thing. 3 locations to serve you Mountain Home. Highway 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. We got Balmer Boulevard, and then, of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center's lobby. They were busy the last couple of days. Walked past there. Yeah, they were pretty busy. So Brewed Awakening Coffee, and somebody said, I said, how's that muddy water? And I said, no, it's not muddy water, it's Brewed Awakening. So if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. So check them out, best coffee in town. Somebody walked in the other day. Who was it walked in? One of the guests says, I need some of that diesel fuel.
Diesel fuel. I say it's more like motor oil, but it'll work.
Anyway, Brewed Awakening Coffee. I enjoy it. Everybody comes up. That's pretty good coffee. Those that like it strong.
You got to like it strong.
Now, let's be clear about this.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
Let's just be clear. This has nothing to do with Brewed Awakening Coffee's taste. It's how Dale brews it that makes it motor oil and diesel fuel and thicker than a.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They give you a cup to put the little filter in. And I don't know that is the full line to the top of that cup, but to Dale it is.
Back in the days of radio, Mike stopped by the station, and he says, for the best results with this blend, use 3/4 of a cup.
He's not saying 3/4 of the measuring cup that's on top of the machine.
No, I got a little quarter cup, scoop, but he was talking level scoops. Mine aren't level. I kind of cheat a little bit, so.
A little?
So instead of 3/4, instead of 3 1/4 cups, you're putting in 3 half cups.
Basically.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a cup and a half?
My point just rested.
Whether you like strong coffee or not, Brewed Awakening's the best in town. So check them out. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas brings the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, when the need arises, the utmost in professionalism and respect, and just, I mean, what else can we say? You know, when Brad was here, Brad Hayes, they're so professional, but yet so caring. So when the need arises, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I'm not sure if I can comprehend the pain, sorrow, and confusion, plus the grief experienced by those affected in the duck boat tragedy in Branson. For the rest of their lives, this will be a huge part for those that lost family, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, plus birthdays that will no longer be celebrated. Sometimes I wish life could be a rewind or a refresh, but it's not. We have to live with that reality. So my prayer today is, Lord, just make it bearable for these people that were affected by the tragedy in Branson. Give them hope, peace, and comfort. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Time for the weather, brought to you by Greg's Farm Services. And we'll be right back after this quick break from GFS, Greg's Farm Services, with a big expo coming up on the 11th of August. So we'll be right back.
Here comes Greg's Wildlife Expo, Saturday, August 11th, Baxter County Fairgrounds, Mountain Home. Wildlife conservation and fun for everybody. Johnny Morris Wonders of Wildlife in Springfield will have live animals and more. Kids under 16 compete for prizes at the First Security Bank Archery Competition, and you can try digital hunting at the DHF Archery Exhibit. Hunting, fishing, artwork, outdoor living, it's all here, and it's all free.
On the farm or around the home, GregFarmServices.com.
Morning weather brought to you by Greg's Farm Services. Let me find the right little stop here. We'll pull it right up. Greg's Farm Services, on the farm, around the home, in the community. We're going to check their store specials and announcement. The fall preseason Husqvarna sale is in full swing. Check out the great line of Husqvarna products there that you see on your screen. They're on sale right now. The Spirit of 76 sale continues to the end of July, which is coming up quickly. We've got a week and a day. And then it's going to be August. And then it's going to be back to school stuff and county fair time coming up in September and all kinds of stuff. It just seems like once August gets here, it's downhill to Christmas, and then boom, the year starts all over again. So be sure to check out all the specials. 15% off mesh fly sheets there from Weaver Leather. $1 off any 32-ounce horse spray, the LD44 sprays, $13.99. All kinds of great things on sale at great prices at Greg's Farm Services, both in Mountain Home and Midway. Greg's Farm Services, on the farm, around the home, in the community. We're going to check the weather real quick for you. We have 68, yes, this is July 23rd, 68 degrees right now showing up in Mountain Home. 65 in Harrison, 67 in Hardy, 66 in Mountain View, 68 at Yellville, 66 in Marshall, 68 in Calico Rock and St. Louis, Poplar Bluff at 66, Branson 64, same in West Plains, and a very cool 52 in Watford City, North Dakota. And like I was telling Scooter just a minute ago, Heather Tesh from Weather Channel had posted a little graph on a page on Facebook, and it shows the jet stream, and it just comes across, and Mountain Home to Memphis is on that fringe area where it could either be around normal temperatures or slightly below normal temperatures, and so 93, 94, 95, even 98, 99 is not uncommon this time of year. You get into this part of July and go into August, and that's common,
I could use the cool break, though. I'll take it.
But this heat and the heat along with the humidity has really made the heat indexes, just to where it's tough. It's hard, but cooler weather's on the way. On the radar, we've got a lot of shower activity around the country right now. Most of the coastline from Texas, Florida, the Carolinas, Virginia, all the way up into the New England area, the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean, that line right there has got shower activity all around it, from Brownsville, Texas to southern Louisiana, Florida, and like I just said, all the way up into New England. We do have some showers showing up in western Oklahoma, out in the Panhandle. So okay if I hit that stop right there, yep. Scooter? I don't know where we're going to pick that up. Maybe out of the Denver area? Frederick, Oklahoma. Never heard of that one. Anyway, the Panhandle of Texas, or Panhandle of Oklahoma, I should say, getting a little bit of shower activity, as you see right along here just south of the Panhandle. See if I can pick it up over here. Let's try that one right there. Amarillo. There we go. Line of showers that goes across that line right there, so it's not affecting us, but maybe, perhaps, that will come across here. There's also a line of showers on the Iowa-Nebraska line, and that would be sure nice to have a nice shower after the temperatures have cooled down. Let's take a look at the state of Arkansas real quick, see if anything's popping up. Of course, they cranked that radar up to see if they can find any drop anywhere. A little bit to the west-northwest of El Dorado, Arkansas, which would be almost due east of Texarkana. A little bit near Fort Smith. I have a feeling, though, none of this is hitting the ground. It may just be not ground clutter, but I don't know. How
much rain have we had this month? Any idea?
I haven't heard.
I'm not
Don't
sure.
know.
I think just over an inch and a tenth, something like that. I'm going to say most of the highways in Arkansas are clear right now. 62, 412 east and west of Mountain Home. Highway 65, Little Rock, Branson. Highway 167, 67 serves Batesville, Poplar Bluff. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 around the state of Arkansas look like they're in good shape at this moment. State of Missouri, southwest Missouri here from Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, I-44. I-70 Kansas City to Columbia. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Coming into St. Louis, I-70, I-44, I-55 going east. Once you get up around just south of Bloomington, Illinois, what's that, Decatur, Illinois, Springfield, Decatur, shower activity up there to the west of Champaign-Urbana, just west of I-57 there. I-64 east out of St. Louis, I-70 east out of St. Louis, Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. Not bad at all. You see I-24 coming in from Paducah, Kentucky right there that joins I-57. And so, forecast for Scooter. Well, first of all, the heat advisory has moved south. That's a welcome relief right there. Texas, of course, Texas, you expect it to be hot in July.
It's always going to be hot there.
That's not a surprise, but, you know, still we have to take the initiative to be safe when it's very, very, very hot. So, in some places, I think they said it could be 107, 108, 109, but when you get into South Texas near Mexico, it can happen. So, anyway, we'll take a look at Baxter County, Arkansas right here. Pull it up. What do you think the high temp's going to be today?
85.
85. Let's take a look. For today, forecast says high of 87 degrees for today. Going to be very nice. Tomorrow, high of 90, 93 on Wednesday, 93 on Thursday, 88 on Friday, with a 20 to 30% chance of showers coming in Thursday night into Friday. And right now it's raised up to 69 degrees. Let's see if we got Friday night, Saturday night, 50% chance of showers and thunder showers coming in this week, and that'll be nice. Get a little bit more rain, help us out a bit.
Little rain, cool it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. For the drought monitors, we have the burn ban as of 7/22. That is Lee and what? Monroe. Boy, that's big print there. Monroe and Lee County in the Delta have a burn ban in the state of Arkansas. Your wildfire danger is the same as always from Clay County down to Miller County. A little bit different shape there. There's a little bit more moderate fire danger right there. Nothing in the northern part of the state. The drought monitor, Arkansas, this was updated on the 19th, which was Friday. This is a D0 to a D1. Baxter County is split between the DO and D1, which is abnormally dry to moderate drought in Baxter County, a little bit in Marion County, Boone County. You move over into Washington County and Carroll County, it's a D1 moderate drought. As you can see, the yellow, this right here is the D0. This right here is the D1. The darker shaded areas is the more drought. When you get down to the southern part of the state, that's a D2 severe drought in the southern part of the state. For Missouri, we still have the extreme drought in the northern part, which is north of the Missouri River. Stretches all the way to the Iowa border. We're hoping that they can get some rain. I think the new governor of Missouri has issued an executive order. I don't know that it's not a disaster area, but it's some type of disaster relief because of the hay crop burning up. I mean, they were able to bale, of course, in early spring, but, you know, it seems like we went from cold to hot, and so.
Which has affected the hay harvest severely.
Yeah.
They're getting about a third of what they normally
do. Really? That's not good.
Going to hurt.
It's
going to raise prices up.
I'm talking about here. I don't know about
really?
Missouri.
Well, if it's that bad here, it's got to be, you know.
I know the guys at bale here said that they're getting less than half of what their normal yield is on hay.
So you're going to see prices go up this year.
Yeah. Wow.
Heard a story 2 weeks ago about a guy that was out baling hay, and people stop and say, would you sell some? So he started selling it $4 a bale.
$4 a bale?
Yeah.
Big round bales?
No. These are little squares.
Oh, square.
$4 squares. Before he got done with his 300 bale field, he was selling for $8 a bale.
Holy cow.
Not good.
No.
So that means they could wind up getting into winter hay by late October, and that's not good because they need to, you know, if you get into that hay before Thanksgiving, you're in trouble.
Yeah, if you start feeding it too early, you're going to be hurting because, you know, it's You look at if it's in the field at $8 a bale, $7-8 a bale. The stores are going to get 12.
Then what are the big round bales bringing in?
I haven't bought any. The boys haven't bought any round bales this year, so I don't know.
It's going to get expensive.
I've seen it $35, $40 a round, but I expect that it'll grow.
Yeah.
The deal with the round bales, a lot of people that cut that don't have a lot of place to store it, so they'll sell it off.
Anyway, wow, that's not good. All right, time for a quick break. Bob Recktenwald Sports coming up. What do you got?
We've got community
calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing.
I forgot about that part. What do y'all got? I don't have anything. Well, my community calendar's right here. We've got the pre-K 3 and K4 at Christian Academy coming up. Wednesday we're going to be talking about the backpack program.
Yep.
And what else is coming up?
Got
I think
couple
all
OFA
the Bible
right?
schools are done.
Yeah.
There'll be an open house. We have an open house at Mount Christian Academy on the 16th.
We've got OFA youth football for 3rd and 4th grade and 5th and 6th grade. Got a free OFA skills camp, a little camp they can go to. This is this Saturday, the 28th. And 3rd and 4th grade will be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 5th and 6th grade will be from noon to 2. And it'll be at the high school Bomber Stadium. And it's just kind of a little skills camp, kind of show them the basics of football and go through some drills and stuff. So they got some homework to do before the season starts.
My nephew's at band camp at Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee. They hit the field at 6:30 in the morning. And they rehearse until 9 a.m., break for breakfast, shower, what have you, and then they're back on the, they get to bed about 10 o'clock at night.
Also on August 18th, which will be coming up, is for the OFA, they're doing a 5K fun run. It's called Heroes United, and it'll have the fire department, police department, first responders there, and give you a chance to walk in their shoes a little bit. So they got a 5K run with a 1-mile obstacle course, and they got all sorts of cool fun things and food, and that'll be at Cooper Park on August 18th starting at 9:30 a.m.
Let's see if there's anything else popping up here. That's over. Oh boy, I tell you what, it gets not much going on. I saw somebody had posted
right before school starts. Everything's kind of winding out.
Oh, here, that's even over there, isn't it? Now the 25th. Oh, the vet clinic. Let's take a look at this. The vet clinic, and I'm trying to pull this up. Wednesday, July 25th from 11 to 2, Christmas in July Vet Clinic. Check out Facebook for a sneak peek of our 12 days of Christmas deals starting July 10th through the 25th. It looks like join us for lunch, spend to win, the Twin Lakes Radio Cash Cage. Come beat the heat and take a ride, wipe out water slide at the Vet Clinic. I think that's on College Street.
It's the big pink building on College.
Big pink building on College. All right. Community calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 741-2883. Now can we take a break?
Now we can take a break. Now I'll let you take a break.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Do you ever feel like your butt's dragging and you could really use a lift? Ozark Diesel Off-Road. Ozark Diesel Off-Road has been installing lifts for over 25 years. They specialize in all your off-road vehicle needs, from general repairs such as engine diagnostics, clutch and brake repair, to custom fabrication like axle gears and lockers, leveling and suspension kits, and everything in between. So if your vehicle could really use a lift, head to Ozark Diesel Off-Road, located at 5051 Highway 62 East, or give them a call at 870-425-LIFT.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys, and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Why would I recommend?
Coming up on 722, time for Bob Recktenwald Sports. Got a whole list of stuff. What's going on?
A whole list of stuff. I don't know what you're looking at, but
it's late July coming into August, so things are kind of slim pickings right now, even in community calendar.
Well, the sports calendar is not much better than community events because things are slow for sure. But we will say that the Cubs are still in first place.
Let's see, we beat them 18-5 the other day. How do you?
Where does that matter? Because the Cubs have the little dash by their name, and then it's the Milwaukee Brewers at 3.5, and then it's Pittsburgh at 8. And then here comes the Cardinals at 8.5.
Never know.
So where does it matter about the blind hog getting lucky and scoring 18?
I don't follow baseball, but
I
do root on the underdog, though.
Well, then we're in good stead with you because we need all the help we can get at one game over 500 right now. But, like I said before, when the Cardinals aren't doing good and the Cubs are doing well, ever so often you have an off season, and this is that off season. So, we just move on.
Go show.
Congratulations to the Cubs for being 58-40. They're a percent of 592 with the Brewers behind them.
Just goes to show that every score will eventually.
And what I don't understand is how St. Louis can come out and do an 18-5 game and then lose 7-5 or 7-2 the next day.
That was a fluke. Kind of wonder.
Yeah, it's just a fluke. I remember back in the days, Cardinals got beat by, I think it was Atlanta. It was like 15-1 or 15-2, and they were still in first place back in those days. And somebody asked Whitey Herzog about that game and says, what do you do when you get a game like that? It was like 12-1 in the second inning. He says, just thank goodness it's not a doubleheader.
And then they turned around and played a doubleheader on Saturday.
Yeah,
right?
See, St. Louis and Chicago, they had Thursday, Friday, 2 games on Saturday and Sunday, so a very rare 5-game set, but that was from that rain out. I think at Wrigley. They rained out at Wrigley back in late April.
I honestly don't know anything about baseball other than the Cubs and the Cardinals, and it only matters on Monday morning at 7:15. Or unless we're in a press box doing a football game. That's the only time.
And the Cardinals are normally in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, there's normal and
like I say, it's an off season. The Cubs are in first place, and Cardinals aren't doing so well. So.
Hey, let's come home with this stuff a little bit. The American Legion locker room pulled off a big 12-4 win over Cabot that puts them in the senior Arkansas State tournament. I don't have any details on when that kicks off or when they play, but congratulations to the locker room. Coach Lester White and the gang, they came from behind to win over the weekend to get there. They were in the loser bracket of the regional tournament, I understand, and came back to pull it out to secure a spot in the senior tournament. The last week we were here, we had Linda Lucy from Twin Lakes Youth Softball, and we talked to her about the next step, the next level, what happens next with these girls. And she was under the impression that the World Series, Babe Ruth World Series, didn't start till August. Well, in fact, it started last Thursday. Mountain Home has a team of young ladies down in Florida, and they're playing in the Babe Ruth World Series down there. They played Thursday morning.
You know what, this coming Thursday, the 26th?
No. They played this past Thursday.
Oh, the 19th.
Yeah,
okay.
It actually started last week. They played a warm-up game, Pamlick, and they won 15-2. They played another warm-up game Thursday afternoon. They won 19-1. Yeah, and that was a 5-inning game. You know, those girls are swinging really well. You're talking about your nephew in band camp having to get up early and run
he
late.
loves it. He loves it.
These girls they've played, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games since Thursday.
Whoa.
I believe they played 3 on Saturday, 2 yesterday.
That'll be warm.
Not counting the warm-up games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. They played Madeira Beach Friday. They won 4-1 and 7. They played JPRD, which is a New Orleans team. They had seen them in the regionals and got beat by them in the regionals. They lost to them 4-1. They turned around and played Umatilla, Florida, on Friday. The game was tied 7-7 at the end of 7. 4-4 at the end of 7. And they had a big 6-run 8th inning and ended up winning that game 10-4, which was pretty exciting. They played last night. They played South Texas, who they had tied in the regionals. They ended up beating them 10-3 last night. That game didn't get started until about 8:30. As I was pulling in from Alabama last night, they were just wrapping it up.
Man.
That's pretty exciting. So their last pool game is this morning at 9 o'clock, which is their time in the next 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Drury said that they're pretty sure no matter how this game turns out, they'll be first or second in their bracket, in their first or second seed. And bracket play will start tomorrow, but they play. Riptide. Like I said, they play Riptide.
So the way
last
they
pool game
have
at 9 o'clock.
won these games, is that how the bracket is determined based on the team, the win losses, and this pregame stuff?
Yeah.
Or the pre-tournament thing?
Yeah, and then you're working for a seed, and then the seed will determine the bracket.
It's a double elimination tournament, and then there's a fallback bracket.
Fallback.
So you'll have the championship of this double elimination. If you get knocked out of that double elimination, you have a separate, it's a 2-tiered championship. So you'll have a bracket champion, and then you'll have this fallback bracket champion. So there's a double chance to come out as a champion on it.
So they're giving the teams every chance to win.
It seems like a pretty good setup. The tournament committee, there is a committee from this tournament directors, the group that put this on in Florida, and there's a committee that picks a player of the game, one from each team from each game. And Kinsey Rayleigh has won it twice. Tori Robb has won it. Mallory Piersky, Mallory Drury, and Abby Rouse. They have all picked up player of the games. You're talking about the heat. These girls have drank 15 cases of water since Thursday. It's hot and humid.
Yeah.
Very hot and humid. Coach Drury will be our guest next Monday. He's going to come on, and we're going to recap the whole tournament, however the outcome is. And looking forward to it. The girls are doing a real good job. We wish them the best of luck. And,
I just hope that they can continue this hot streak.
Yeah, it would be very nice. I was really surprised about the loss that they did suffer, the 4-1. But you have got to look at how many games these girls have played and how many pitches they have thrown, game after game after game after game.
You know, they can continue the hot streak, which is what we're wanting them to do. We want them to win, of course. But you don't want them to become fatigued in one category and overconfident in the other, because you know, lo and behold, you've got a very good team here, and you got the mediocre team, and the mediocre team can, you know, knock you out sometimes.
Right,
you know?
And that's what they're facing today. The Riptide from Denver is they're 1-4 in pool play.
That would be the one that would hang one on you.
And they could very easily could do that.
I've seen it baseball and football, you know.
But I'd like to commend the coaches that they've got with these girls that have traveled, the parents that have gone with these girls to keep it all together. And according to Coach Drury, you know, after, you know, they don't get back to their hotel till 9, 10 o'clock at night. Parents are there. They've got a barbecue all set up, cookout ready for the girls to go. They get in and eat. You know, they had to get up this morning at 6 o'clock to go down for breakfast to get ready to be at the ball field and to warm up by 8. You know, so there's a lot of hard work.
You got to have a clear head, you know.
Well, you know,
and this is in every sport, you know.
This is a long trip for them. And
where's this being played?
Orlando area.
I mean, I couldn't imagine going that many days of baseball,
day in, day out, softball.
Day in, day out. Sorry, softball. But there's no break to recoup. I mean, you're going back and you're eating, you're going to bed, you're getting up, and you're starting all over.
Yeah.
Well, this Abby Rouse, the relief pitcher that came into the game before last, coach says she twisted her ankle. So she's been on the injured reserve for a little bit, but still, you know, she's still trying to play. She comes and saves the game in pitching relief. You know, so these girls are all in. Every one of them. If you're on that roster, I don't care if you've swung a bat yet. You're in.
Yeah.
You're on this team. You're part of it. You're going to make the best of it. They're live streaming it. I can't get it to play. But you can go to Mountain Home Diamonds on Facebook, and I think there might be a link that you can go to kind of check that out. I've been watching the scores through iScore, and but
what was it? I'm going to try that. Where you keep
Mountain Home Diamonds.
Mountain Home Diamonds.
Yeah. It's really amazing how you can take this group of girls. These girls have been playing together for 3 years. You take the same group of girls and travel with them that distance, and the attitudes are not attitudes. It's all good, you know. And it's really amazing how they can just keep it together.
I'm proud of them.
You know,
there's some stuff about the player of the game on your Facebook page there. And
with any sport, you've got to have the mental stability to know, first of all, these girls, they want to be there.
Sure.
They want to be there. So the mental state is, okay, we made it, and we've got to keep plugging along. We've got to do our very best, whether we're tired or rested, hungry or well-fed, whatever it may be. You know, it's like the twisted ankle. Tape it up.
Well, even Coach Drury has got the old twisted ankle going on. I saw a post on Facebook.
Is that Kurt?
David.
And
apparently he was trying to get a girl to come on to third base, and the ground down there is kind of that sandy clay, and you leave a divot, and he stepped back into his divot wrong and rolled his ankle, and he said it's about the size of a softball. He said, but how can you whine when these girls are going hour after hour after hour and putting 100% out?
Want to throw that picture up on the screen real quick?
You bet.
Yeah.
They're wearing USA uniforms. They had a veteran acknowledgement yesterday, I understand, and they had one of the veterans, one of the girls, I think, grandfather threw out the game ball. And, you know, it's really it's really something to see. I'd love to see Mountain Home try to host not just a regional, but the grand finale of all this stuff.
We had Linda was here last week and had a huge, what was that, a district or a state?
It was a regional.
A regional, yeah.
It was a regional.
And, the ballparks were full, but, it's, you can't do anything but wish these girls the best, you want them to stay well rested, hydrated, and everything else, and not to be fatigued or anything like that, and just come out and win. So,
kind of hard to tell them not to be fatigued when they're playing that many games over and over and over.
Well, don't you know the adrenaline's flowing?
At that level, they're at that point where they just got to flip the switch, ignore it, and move on. Fight through it.
I believe it was 2 practice games on Thursday, 3 games on Friday, 3 games on Saturday, 2 games yesterday. I'll have to look. When we take a break, I'll take a look at the phone and see exactly what it was. But, guys, that's a lot of softball.
Yeah, it is.
And they're 19-1 in the practice game, 15-2 in a practice game. These girls are there. They're serious. They want to play. They want to win.
They got the spunk, determination, the coaching staff to do it. They'll do it. They'll pull it off. Yeah.
It's just like the locker room. A 12-4 win over Cabot to get into the state tournament. Those boys are playing a lot of ball too, and it's, you give up your summer to do this, and, it's paying off. Like David said, these girls have been playing for 3 years together, and now it's gotten to the point to where they are, and it's all gelling all together. So, Scooter, take us for a break, and I'll look up some more information on this, and we'll come back.
Be right back.
I'm in Hospice of the Ozarks because I know the people that work there. I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment. Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
It's almost 7:40 on this Monday, July 23rd. Sports with Bob Recktenwald. What'd you find out?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Cannot find it.
Really?
So we do know that they played 3 games on Friday and 3 games on
Saturday.
3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, 2 preliminary games prior to that. It's exciting stuff, though.
It is. It is. I like to see that.
You know, we've got OFA going to do their skills camp on Saturday, like Scooter mentioned earlier. They should be getting coaches' applications together. So if you're interested in coaching in the OFA,
you need to let us know.
Let us know ASAP, because we're going to try to get that done. We're going to do some background checks and get all those things figured out. We should be getting together sometime soon to divvy up some teams, get some things lined out. I would like to say congratulations to our cheerleading gal this year.
Yeah.
Jennifer has probably put together the largest pee-wee cheerleading squad we've ever seen.
I'm thinking of trying to get some of her cheerleaders over into playing football. Because, I mean, there for a while she was signing them up right and left, you know, and it
2
was
to
just,
1 to football players.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's amazing. I think she's got close to 100 now.
Be like herding mice.
She's got it. Yet she's so organized. I mean, she's got it figured out. She's got it down pat for them.
So if you're interested in coaching, if you're interested in helping with the cheerleaders, get a hold of somebody that's on the UFO, the OFA board. And,
the UFO league.
It'll be a
UFO.
Boy. Yeah. And we'll talk to you about getting involved with that. I know that the high school and the junior high, how is Mighty Mouse doing with football
He's doing
practice?
good. He's doing good. He seems to be enjoying it. They're running them hard, but of course they're only running 2 hours a day. They start at 8 let's see, 8 to 10, I think they go. But tomorrow they're only running an hour or something like that. So
When do they don pads?
When are they going to put on pads? I do not know. I have not heard. Now, I believe this week is the first week that mandatory practices start. The practice for were voluntary. They encouraged you to come, but I think mandatory practices started today.
Is he running over there every morning?
Oh, yeah, I make them walk to no, but they're coming out, I'll tell you, sweaty and drenched. They're doing like an hour of weightlifting and stuff, and then they go out to the field and work on drills.
It's exciting. You know, it's that time of the year. I hate this time of the year. There's no college sports going on. There's no high school sports going on that you can really track. You know, we've got some baseball and some softball going on. But normally this time of the year we don't even have that, other American Legion baseball. But it's not something you can just turn on the radio and listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it really tough when you got to deal with listening to Major League Baseball. It's really a little different. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, the college football will start pretty soon.
Yep.
And high school football is getting ranked up, and so we're getting excited about it. Things are going to be a little slim pickings for the next couple of weeks.
The good thing about college football, Major League Baseball still plays during college football season. Most of it, anyway. That's the part I like.
And then everybody's happy.
So you a Razorback or an A-State fan, or both?
I'm a college football fan.
Really?
Seriously, I could listen to any of it. If we could reach the UCA Bears up here, I'd listen to that. But they don't play them up here.
And it
doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I'll tune in. Like you said, once the baseball season, I enjoy listening to it. You know, KTLO AM carries the Cardinal games, but then ESPN out of Harrison has the Razorbacks, and I think does KTLO pick up A-State on one of the?
Yes.
And so I enjoy listening to. You know, if there's not a baseball game available, football games on the radio, I enjoy listening to it on radio. I
have a hard time listening to the A-State games because the announcing is so much different.
Really?
The quality is not as good as
really
the Razorbacks. But, You know, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, I'll listen, if I'm traveling, I'll listen to whatever I can pick up. I'll just listen to it. All the way home from Alabama, I'll listen to the Cubs, Cardinals.
Sports
it ended, I switched over to the Mariners, White Sox, and then when that ended, I switched to the next one I could find. XM radio.
Oh, XM, okay, yeah.
You know, so whatever I'd much rather listen to a sports event than I would listen to radio, to music or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I am. I love sports on the radio.
Especially Sunday talk radio, really, really sorry, because it just is. But, you know, when you look at Alabama and Arkansas State play this year.
What?
It's going to be...
In football?
Yeah.
At Tu Brute? What if A-State hangs one on Alabama?
Wouldn't that be something? Now what's Arkansas's excuse for not playing them? You know, Arkansas is one of the very few states
where state don't play the
two colleges don't play. Well, it's just not right. Well, Georgia does it with Georgia Tech. Florida does it with Florida State.
Yeah.
Florida does it with Florida International. You know, the other schools, Texas do.
Well, Razorbacks are afraid they'll lose.
I didn't say that.
I did.
But what is the excuse?
Arkansas Razorbacks are afraid they're going to lose to A-State.
We don't want to divide the fan base. It's already divided.
Yeah. It's,
you know, how many cars do you see with Arkansas State Red Wolf license plates on a Saturday headed toward Fayetteville to watch a home game? Lots. The fan base is already divided. Why not let them play? Do that game at War Memorial.
There you go. There you go. Central. That's worth the drive to Little Rock for that one. That's one drive I'd make to Little Rock.
Do that game at War Memorial and let that generate a tax base for that stadium to keep it going, because the kids love to play there in the playoffs. You know, it is a coliseum to them.
Mm-hmm.
So why not have an Arkansas State-Arkansas game at War Memorial as a benefit game? And let all the money, none of it split to the colleges, let all the money go to the upkeep and maintenance of that stadium.
How many games now with Arkansas Razorbacks have been played there? One or two a season?
I think two.
Two?
Yeah.
Does that work against the home field advantage at Fayetteville if a big gun's coming in?
I don't think they'll play any big guns at War Memorial.
Yeah.
They do play a conference game, but I don't believe it's a hot to trot conference opponent. But wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it would. It's a good idea.
You know, they do it with high school. They'd have a benefit game for high school.
Yeah.
And they played on a neutral field. Why not do it with college? And why not do it Arkansas State and Arkansas, and then do it with UCA and another school? You know, make a weekend of it. You know, do two games. You drive down the road just a little ways, and you got Washita and Hendricks. Why not do it? I don't know. They're all worried about the dollars.
Oh yeah,
it's all about the dollars. So anyway, what else?
How about another break?
Well, yeah, we need to take one more break.
One more break.
Let's do that.
Be right back.
All right.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Do you ever feel like your butt's dragging and you could really use a lift? Ozark Diesel Off-Road. Ozark Diesel Off-Road has been installing lifts for over 25 years. They specialize in all your off-road vehicle needs, from general repairs such as engine diagnostics, clutch and brake repair, to custom fabrication like axle gears and lockers, leveling and suspension kits, and everything in between. So if your vehicle could really use a lift, head to Ozark Diesel Off-Road, located at 5051 Highway 62 East, or give them a call at 870-425-LIFT.
Hi, I'm
7:51, closing out the show. Bob Recktenwald Sports.
Do you ever feel like you get thrown under the bus every time he says that?
Oh, any chance he's got to throw me under the bus, he will. What are you talking about? You get it 1 day a week. I get thrown under all the time.
Yeah, you get it 5 days a week, huh? Your only saving grace is Saturday and Sunday. No, I just say that keep an eye out for the locker room. Listen to KTLO radio, and they'll tell you when they're going to play. I'll keep an eye on Facebook. If I figure it out, Dale, I'll send you a message. You can put it on your page and maybe mention it during community news during the week. We'll figure out how everything's going. We'll figure out where the girls get placed in their brackets. We'll know that today about 11. I'll talk to Coach Drury this afternoon or this evening. We'll figure out where they're going to place in the bracket play, and so they'll play all this week. I think they'll be headed home Saturday or Sunday. But I'm excited for them. It's a good group of girls. Dale, you and I have seen their names and heard their names during some high school games. Because it is 14 and under, the age they are on January 1 of that season determines on if they are eligible to play or not. So we've got some of the younger girls that actually play with the high school team. And so that's nothing but good for them, for sure. And that's really all I have got, fellas.
So
what's next for Dale?
I'm just waiting for football season starts so we can get up there in that press box.
Man, I'm telling you.
When's our first time?
You just love that press box.
It's air conditioned.
We love it now a whole lot better than we did 2 years ago, I can tell you that. This beats the duck blind by...
The funniest thing, in the old press box, me and Bob sitting up there one day, and I don't know, it was probably early October, doing an 8th grade football game, and I looked at her, I said, should that outlet over there be smoking?
Oh, try being up top of the press box filming and watching every step you take.
Or when you open the door and the first step you take, you fall to your knees, and you don't really fall, your knees hanging down through the bottom of the floor.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you grab the mic and it arcs against your teeth, and your lips feel like you've been stung by a wasp upper and lower, and you can't talk for 30 minutes.
Okay, number 34.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good old days.
Yep. No, we're very thankful for the new press box, that's for
Yes,
sure.
yeah, very nice.
The heat and air and makes it very nice.
And the new scoreboard.
The new
Stockton
scoreboard.
family made that available.
You bet.
And it brings us into that level of not professionalism. I mean, you might as well say it. I think the East program kids, are they going to do the videos?
I don't know
how they've got that.
That's how it was set up. I know last year they didn't do much, but I think this year they're supposed to.
But it can work to the advantage of the players. I mean, you can have no matter what sport you're in, you go to the stadium, they'll have the players' pictures, their name and grade or whatever. But it'll work till
they got a nice program set up in there. As far as running that, it's really neat.
And Coach, I think, didn't you set up for Coach Maddox, head football coach, to be here every Monday following?
We're talking about that. We're going to get with the Yellville coach and talk to him about coming in, also take a portion of the show, have both of those two local football coaches in on Mondays. We haven't ironed that all out. There's some logistics we got to deal with extra duties that they have at their schools. But that is kind of the game plan. The thought process is get them in every Monday to recap the prior week and talk a little bit about the week that's coming. I think it'd be good to do it that way. We may be able to do Coach Morris from Yellville via Skype.
Yeah.
We'll have him live so he doesn't have to make that extra trip every week. Give him 20 minutes or so to talk about what's going on in the Yellville program.
That'd give the Mountain Home coach a chance to do a little bit extra, then come in about 7:30 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll do it that way. And we might try to involve the Mountain View coach that way too, via Skype, so you'd have to make that hour trip.
Yeah.
With the advantage there that we could tape and delay that too for a little bit if we had to.
Yeah, we could always tape it and play it back anytime.
Yeah, if the Skype thing doesn't work out well, we could probably do that. Get with them on a Friday afternoon or something, talk to them before they go on to their next game. But we have interest of people that want to come and visit with us on the show, but a lot of people have a hard time making the trip.
Well, we're working right now with Gil and everybody. We're going to take this up another level here to try to get, because we've got a political season coming up starting about mid-September, and we've got some candidates we need to get on. It's going to work well for Bob Recktenwald too with the sports, bringing extra people around.
Where we can either Skype them in or just call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if they're not around a computer, we can just do a phone call and put the picture up on the screen and go that around.
Yeah. Things the way we are now because of the travel. I really think that the Harrison coach would participate if we could do something with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because after all, this is broadcast all the way to Harrison.
That'd be good. It'd be on 26 as well over there, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things that we can do. It just right now is a slow time in the season that we don't
wait it out.
You want to talk to all these coaches and help them promote their programs, but in the same note, we want to give them some privacy and some free time in the summertime where they're not having to deal with extra stuff.
Here's a situation right now where everything's kind of slow and we're on this pause, and then once it starts, everything starts at one time.
Yeah.
So then everybody's going to be
community calendar's dry today. Wait until about a month from now.
Yeah, because guess what? Football and volleyball season right around the corner.
Yep.
Yep.
So now we've got to try to squeeze in the volleyball girls and all that stuff. What'd you start? Thanks, Scooter.
Contagious. It's contagious.
Your turn, Dale.
No, thank you.
Excuse me. But, yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited. New school year will be kicking off and new sports season will be kicking off.
We're ready.
I am. I'm ready.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Yeah. It's going to be good. So.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. We got 2 more minutes.
It's up to Scooter. Fill in 2 minutes.
Oh, well.
Let's throw him under the bus, shall we?
Sing, Scooter. No,
please, no.
We want to keep our clientele, don't we?
No, seriously, we're wanting to, we've been at this we moved the show from radio to TV back in, I might as well say the 1st of November. We're working now to bring it up a level.
Yep.
And things will be good. So just hang with us here.
We appreciate all of our sponsors.
10 years in radio and 8 months in TV. There's a little bit of difference here. So.
Well, it's pretty cool when we moved it over, though. We got a lot of sponsors on board. We got a lot of people on board early, and it just kind of helped us to grow and build. And
real quick, I had a message from a person, and, the show's not about us. We're the host of the programs, whether it's sports or news, whatever it may be. Contact us through Facebook, whatever. Send a message, call the station, leave a message. We'll get you on. Community interest. Harrison, Mountain Home, Mountain View, West Plains, whatever it is. Get in contact with us. We'll get you on.
There you go.
Yep. All right.
Well, Bob, thanks for coming
Bon
in
Jovi.
today and doing the morning sports.
Hope those girls do good down there in Florida. Coming up and
I'm
keep
looking
us
forward to it,
posted.
and I'll send you some messages, let you know how they're doing, and we'll continue on from there.
with that, we'll say goodbye.
See you next
tomorrow.
week.
Have a great day.